Thank you for the information.
You're very welcome. And I try
So
to.
so now that you're talking about it, how do you remove like just a little bit? You trim it, or you do like remove everything?
Well,
or
at the
do you leave,
beginning,
like,
at the
you do
beginning.
like special
No, no, no,
shapes.
no,
So
no.
what do you do? We really want to know.
Okay, I don't recommend. I don't recommend the full shit because it
The full
hurts.
shit. What is the full shit?
Like remove your every hair.
Because I did the full shit, but it wasn't that good. And so that's what happened in France in autumn. In the middle of October, they started having bricks of cocaine coming up on the shore, and people finding it, and of course, warning the police. So they came
Warning the police.
Yes.
Why? And the sharks and the whales were
No,
like,
no, no.
listen.
They had a party.
Yes, I'm like, yeah, fuckers. The jaw. Well, in USA, the movie Home Alone.
Yes.
And in Mexico, My Poor Little Angel. And in France,
Yes.
you know what the title is?
No.
Mom,
Maman, j'ai raté l'avion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mom, I missed the
Oh,
flight.
yes. Maman, j'ai raté l'avion.
Because it's my responsibility at 8-year-old be at the airport. Right? I'm
It's
so
true.
sorry I didn't make it at 8 years old.
It's true. Mommy, I missed the flight. It's all my fault.
Tell me, Chinese.
Tell me why.
Tell me, Chinese audience, please share with us why you have to be so descriptive. So, the sixth sense.
Yeah.
The
Well, I mean, isn't there a correct translation for the sixth sense in every country?
right?
Mhm.
But not for China.
Okay. China.
China. For them, they have to be, he's a ghost. So they fuck it up since the very beginning. They fuck it up because they actually are telling you the end of the movie.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello and welcome to Super Right.
No.
Yes. We are back with a new Banter. How are you?
Good. Fiona, for if you are watching this Banter for the first time.
No, I mean, we have 8 subscribers. So.
Of course, I'm sorry. So I am Fiona, your uneloquent, not very,
Okay, that makes your point. Yeah, that proves your point.
not, not very eloquent host for the last 7 banters.
Yes,
I will try to be more eloquent.
please. Yeah, I think you're always trying. I mean, kudos for that.
No, but today I'm gonna try really harder.
I'm making fun of her, but I know I'm not. as
No,
good.
he's eloquent, but his problem is that
Only
he's
in
always no, he's always we are talking about one thing, and then the very next 3 minutes he's talking about wars and food and sneakers and some other shit that we are not sure why are in this topic. But welcome back to Super Right Now.
Yes.
And first of all, I need to say something.
Yes. What do you need to say?
I'm sorry.
For
You know-
what? Because I can tell you there are many things you could be
Just
sorry
one.
for. Oh,
Tell
what
me
is
one.
it? No. If you don't want to share it, I know.
Okay, so remember how mad I was because Pépe, there to, he gave me one tequila that it was gluten-free.
Well,
Right?
yeah, it was saying it's a gluten-free tequila.
Gluten-free, so I shit on that tequila because how someone there to produce a tequila
Without gluten.
without gluten. So like, that's not for real, man. That's not for real Mexicans. Mexicans, we drink tequila with gluten and shit.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And so I found out that all the tequila, it's gluten free because agave.
All good tequila.
All good
real
tequila.
real tequila, I guess.
Yeah, real tequila, all of them are gluten-free because that's the nature of the tequila. Because agave, it's naturally gluten-free.
Yes.
So I'm sorry for my ignorance. I'm sorry for my stupidity.
But so then, it's good for the company. I can't remember the name, the Dwayne Johnson tequila.
Oh, I have it here. One thing is that, okay, I apologize because I didn't know and I was very stupid.
Yes.
Not knowing that as Mexican.
I didn't know either.
But seriously, I have the name of the tequila here. Teremana tequila. Tequila is horrible. I'm sorry, but it's horrible. I don't care
So
if
she
it's...
apologized, but then she bound.
No, I
back.
apologize because tequila, I should have known before I opened my mouth.
Yes, but I mean what is funny about it is that because you saw gluten free, you were like, oh no, which is like the opposite reaction that they wanted to have when they put it on the bottle, because they are the only one that puts gluten free on the
the bottle. Yes, but I think it's a very Mexican thing to do. Like,
but that's what is interesting, because like, to your defense, you said that to your friends, Mexican friends, say, oh no, what a gluten free tequila. No, that's the first reaction.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess it's because it's marketed for the US. So
for the hipsters out there, for the people that it's like, oh yeah, let's, like you, that are always like, I'm gluten. I am allergic to gluten. I am allergic to breathe. I am allergic to happiness.
I am allergic. I have what is called like a sensitivity to gluten.
Among other sensitivities.
Yeah, it lowers my energy and stuff like so.
I am doing this because the last 7-8 episodes.
Yes.
No, 7 episodes, Banters. He's always telling me, like, laugh far away from the microphone because I always pocket up the sound. And he spends like 3 hours trying to fix my stupidity.
Yes, I spend 3 hours because I'm bad at it. That's the only reason. If I was really good at it, I wouldn't spend that much time. But
we are learning. We are getting better.
Yeah, and we're getting so many listeners. Honestly, we will need to do feedback. There's something that people need to know. You know the split screen that we have? So we record. It's a lot of work. So please comment and tell us if it wouldn't make any difference if we only had the white screen. Because having these 3 screens, it takes so long to get them together in sync with the audio.
Like gluten, it takes a lot of out of energy from Pépe.
Yes, and I mean, we should do the survey. Like when you watch the video, do you watch our face individually on the top, or you watch only the bottom? Because believe me, it takes a fucking long.
I will always look at the bottom.
The 3.
I like the bottom.
Yeah, me too.
But okay, so you see, we already talked about everything. So, okay, going back to what we were talking about, I am sorry about the tequila gluten-free outburst that I had, but I'm not sorry saying that the rock tequila is horrible. I don't recommend it at all. So,
yeah, you have
I'm
so much
sorry.
Influence.
I am so sorry if my 8 listeners, one of them is my mom and the other is my dad, right?
Yes.
So that's all.
Yeah, and my mom or my dad don't even know, but I exist for my dad. No, I'm kidding.
That's true. As you will know, Pepe's dad is out of his. He has been social distancing from him for the last 43 years
to protect me.
To protect him for the coronavirus.
Yes.
He knew.
It's all with love. It's all with love.
He knew 43 years ago that this coronavirus shit is going to take over the world. So I'm gonna protect my kid.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be out of the picture. So
to protect you.
So what happened to you for the last weeks?
No, nothing.
Okay, they are very interesting in nothing.
Yes. No, we have 2 good topics for you today, and we can talk about that. There are a lot of things that we plan for the podcast and for the YouTube channel. We're more active on Instagram, thanks to Fiona, and And so we're looking forward to have like more people listening to us. So please spread the word. It's very important because we put a lot of efforts to it.
Okay, I need to say something very
What?
embarrassing that
What?
happened. Well, not very embarrassing. I'm shameless. It's just, it was just awkward.
What?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like, okay, it's gonna be, okay, so everyone knows now. Our egg listeners
Yes.
knows that these are not real, right?
Oh, your boobs.
My
Yeah.
boobs, okay?
Yeah.
So
Your breast is
my
not
breast-
real.
Well, it's very real because if you do this, it really hurts.
Oh.
So it's real.
So you still have the sensitivity, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, the doctor told me like the bigger they are, of course your nerves stretch. So that's when you lose sensitivity.
Oh.
But since mines are like normal size,
Yeah.
so you can pinch them, you can bite them, and still hurts as fuck. So,
Yeah. Why
okay,
would you bite them?
for pleasure. So as I was saying, it's one of my phrases.
Yeah. Hey, look up for the merch soon. She was going to create a T-shirt.
As I was
As
saying,
I was saying.
well, okay, I am learning, as he said, but I was talking about the thing that happened. So my friends know that I went to the plastic surgeon to have this a little bigger. So one of my friends asked me, recommended my doctor. So I did. So I sent him the link, and it's a very good doctor, by the way. And I'm not going to say who it is, but it's very good. So I didn't know, and he went through the doctor's webpage to see,
Yeah.
his
If
work.
it's that good, yes. Yeah.
His work, and also because he wanted to show his wife the doctor's, different type of boobs and whatever. So they were scrolling, and oops, he found me. He found my before and after pictures. And he started laughing. I was like, hey, like what? Awkward moment. And I went and it was like, I found you. And I'm pretty sure that when they gave you the letter when
Disclosure,
disclosure where you agree, I agreed. But they say that they will remove the tattoos and everything because I have a tattoo, and that's how he found me. It's not that my boobs
It's
are
not
well
because-
known, of course. It's because my tattoo.
So did you ask them to remove it since then?
They say, I mean, I really don't care. It was just
Because you don't have your face, right?
yeah. They don't put your face, but
So wait, what is your doctor's name?
okay. Eventually, I will say, but he's really good.
I want to see the after. I don't want to see the before. What? Sorry.
As I was saying, it's one of the best doctors here in
The world.
In the world, here in the world. So it was very. It wasn't. I don't care. I mean, but it was awkward. It was like, but he did the scroll like very quick. Well, I guess I hope. But that happened to me. So that was very awkward.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can I get the oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
So that was the embarrassing moment when your friend.
Yeah, it wasn't embarrassing. It was just awkward, because you don't expect someone else to look at your before, especially the before. I don't care about the after ones, but the before were like,
one going on one side, the other going on the opposite side.
because-
Oh, in France, they were giving something away last year, on the last normal year of this world, which was 2019.
What?
They
Let me see.
had a free distribution of something very expensive. Like this is like France. It's very special. It's just for you.
And it's for free?
And it's for free. It just goes on. Or you just go for a walk on the beach, and you can find it for free. And it's very expensive. You can sell it for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Okay.
So what happened is that last year in autumn, in fall, on the French coast, they started finding bricks of cocaine washing out on the shore.
Wow. Really?
Yes, a lot. So basically, what happened is that from on a beautiful September 2019
The last
morning,
Uh-huh.
there was a little boat with very nice people inside of it, and there are different scenarios of what happened, but whether they unloaded the cargo in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, or they just really went down. But since they were transporting drugs, cocaine, to be exact, of course nobody knows. And so that's what happened in France in autumn. In the middle of October, they started having bricks of cocaine coming up on the shore, and people finding it, and of course warning the police. So they came
Warning the police?
Yes.
Why? I
Because it's 10 years in prison.
I cannot, what would be the reaction of the first person that found the first brick?
I guess it depends really on your personality.
What would you have done? If you are walking...
No, that is first of all, so this is a highly addictive, toxic type of drug that really kills people. Well, not only kills people, but if they don't get killed by it, they mess up their environment and themselves. So it's very damaging for somebody's life because they lose control over whatever they do, and usually they don't do good things because it's an addiction. So then you need money because it's super expensive. And people steal from their parents, people steal for real, and it's a whole cycle that brings you basically little by little to jail, and you lose everything in your life. So that's the drug part. But of course, for people, for a lot of people, it's like, oh, I can resell it. Or for some people, it's like, oh, I can. So it's worth a lot of money. It's like, if you find a diamond on the beach, are you going to bring it to the police station? I ask you.
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I was thinking.
So-
I was thinking because I probably...
You would?
Yes. Well, probably. I'm 50-50.
I mean, for people like us, we have no connection whatsoever with anybody. If we find something like that, somebody's looking for it for sure, and you get caught because you don't know the right person or whatever. So what, for a quick money, you're going to spend a few years in jail? No, it's not worth it. But the great story is that it started on a few beaches, in a very short stretch, and they started finding it. So the police came, they closed the beach, and then they started to find it on the longer stretch of coast.
Spread.
It just spread so high. It's over 300 or 400 miles of Atlantic coast in France that they found drugs. So that went on the news. And all of a sudden in fall, when, there are not that many people on the beach.
On the beach, of course.
All of a sudden, everybody was interested in going to the beach. So it's nice here. Oh, look. Oh, wow, it's really nice. Yes. And
they were fishing.
Well, no, yeah, well, that's the thing. And so they tried to close all the beaches. This was pre-COVID. And of course, they were overwhelmed because you don't have that many, police guy to get secure the beach and for the whole stretch of 400 miles of coast. Of course not. You don't have as many people. So a lot of people came looking for it. They arrested 2 days later. They arrested a 17-year-old who drove 3 hours from Toulouse, from my hometown, and they found him with 10 pounds of cocaine.
10 pounds.
10 pounds of cocaine.
I don't even know how much that worth, but I guess it's a lot.
So I looked it up, and a gram of cocaine in France, it's sold $80.
What?
A gram. So 1 kilogram, which is 2 pounds, it's 1,000 gram, right? So that's already $80,000 for 1 kilogram.
Oh, wow. So that kid was making the business...
So no, he wanted to, but then he claimed that it was just to take pictures, that he was going to bring it back and stuff. And so they realized like day after day that it was going everywhere, and it's because of the tide.
Yes.
And then they linked it because it was marked on the package of everyone as an identification.
Yeah.
Where it's
For
coming
the,
from.
yeah.
It's coming from Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia.
Uh-huh.
And then they realized that in September, they found the exact same type of package in the shore of Florida. So basically, it was probably because it moves from Colombia, it goes from the Caribbean, and they use boats because the police can only check 1 to 2% of the ocean traffic for boats. Like there's so many that they cannot check everything. They just check what is suspicious, but you cannot check everything. So that's how they distribute the drugs. So more likely it was closer to the US, via the Caribbean, when something happened. And then the currents, the tides, brought it to the shore of France on a very long stretch of shore.
But it didn't get wet or anything? It was very well packaged?
It's well packed. And I think it floats on top of that. So something happened.
Or maybe the fish and the sharks and the whales were
no.
Listen.
They had a party.
Yes, I'm like, yeah, fuckers. I think this is something good. Mr. Shark, I think that's a very bad thing that they call cocaine the humans. Let's see. I don't know. Let's figure.
Very good face. Never seen you with a face like that.
That's the cocaine face.
I guess they had a party. They were seeing like fish jumping, sharks, everything. Everybody was jumping in the ocean for a month.
That's. I mean, from Florida to France, that's a lot.
Well, maybe they were already like away, but it went both sides because of the tide. I don't know. Or maybe
I think they sank.
Maybe it was a totally different boat, but
the same distributor.
Yeah, exactly. And
of course, I think. What is your theory that happened?
Well, for me, I'm not a specialist. They're saying that
don't be suspicious.
They had like a storm and they need to unload. But honestly, like when you're already like in a high risk type of job like that, and you know that the people that your employers will kill you, I don't think you unload in the middle of the ocean.
No, I think they sank.
Maybe they sank. What I was thinking is that they saw the Coast Guards coming, and they knew that they were coming their way, so they just unloaded. That was my first thought. They unloaded everything because they were getting controlled, and so they had to. But at the same time, it's floating. So even if they unloaded, they would have seen things
I think
around.
they sank.
Yeah, probably.
I think they sank, but the authorities haven't said anything about this. The boat that sank.
But no, because
they haven't said anything.
It's clandestine boat,
and they don't have it on the radars.
Well, they have it on the radars, but it's not possible to
no, imagine.
There are so many boats at the same time.
Yes, but imagine if they sank, trying to find the boat.
Yeah,
it's
impossible.
And probably you know what happened. The shark and the whales that they were under cocaine, they eat it.
Yeah, if it was an unrecorded path or boat, and you have only 3 or 4 people in there, like nobody's going to report them. They were doing something extremely illegal, so they're not going to report. We had 4 guys on the boat. They didn't come back. Do you know where they are? No, so they don't report them at all.
Yeah, but what it's crazy is just like a miracle. Like the ocean was giving back to the French people what they have done for the world. So there you go, French people. Cocaine for free.
No, so that's when it started. Like because this 17-year-old guy was just the beginning. Because little by little the news spread everywhere in the world, and so people that were close to France
they were flying from
all of a sudden they had a really great interest. I think France is the first touristic country in the world for sure during summer and spring. In fall, not that much. And all of a sudden there was no school break, no whatever. And you have a lot of people that went everywhere.
Snow everywhere.
So you have like fortune hunters, or like they call it like beach combers. All of a sudden everybody was passionate about trying to find what's in the sand. What are you here for? I just want to see seashells and
cocaine.
and it went up until like February or March. They still found.
It stopped already, or
well, it stopped. But until like I don't know if it stopped or it's just because they closed all the beaches because of the COVID. So nobody was going there, so there was no report of anybody finding it. But believe me, like there are some people, middle of the night, 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to that beach with that beach
with all my gadgets,
with my
to
flashlight,
find
or my the red
my sniffing
night goggles and
sniff
and my dog and
and my addict friend.
I'm pretty sure.
And my friend that it's addict, he can smell cocaine.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it happened. Like, but it's crazy to think about it. Like, you can make a good movie about that and see all people like from everywhere in Europe going crazy. Because of course you have a lot of addicts, but imagine you're an addict in France. Like you live 2 or 3 hours from the shore, and you
give it
hear
a
that
shot.
you have like three drug coming, and you're addicted. That means it's a disease. Like you're sick.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
if you're
sick.
capable to
Like
steal
you're
or to do anything,
exactly.
you are capable to drive 3 hours.
Your body is missing it, and it makes you do crazy things. They tell you, "Oh, look, like one brick here, one brick there." Whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
they're
it's
going.
funny. It's funny. I cannot imagine the first. I just want to
I'm
really
sure
imagine.
you have friends from whatever Germany that organized the trip to France just for that.
Hey, Stanislaw, what are you doing this weekend? I don't know. Watching Netflix? No, I don't know. Okay, let's go to France.
Let's go to the beach.
Apparently, I got tagged. And apparently, you do a group, WhatsApp group. Let's find cocaine in France.
Yes.
Le tour, France tour, to find cocaine.
Yeah, so everybody had a passion to go and the France
well, that's crazy,
beach is in
fall. But do you think?
But you know what? There's something very like I should say. It's like so they tested the cocaine they found, and it was very very pure cocaine. That means like, it could get cut. So when you get a kilogram, you can cut it. I don't know. I don't. Like,
I
but
have
you know
no
what I mean.
Clue.
But sorry.
Coronavirus.
The problem because apparently it was so pure. It was 83% pure. That it can cause overdose really easily. Like for people that are used to use it like in a city or whatever. Like I don't know the exact numbers, but let's say it's like 60% pure. And they have, well, it's like alcohol. If you drink a beer that is 4% alcohol and you drink a bottle of vodka at the same pace that you drink
gluten-free tequila.
You're going to, but you know what I mean? Like
You're going
it's
to
a
pass
lot
out. For your body, yes.
Yes. So if they're used to that, and let's say they used to drink like 3 bottles of beers a day, and instead you have the same bottle, but instead it's just pure vodka in it, and you say, oh, I drink 3 of them a day, so that's fine. And then of course the result is going to be very bad because it's a very toxic thing. So they can die from overdose.
But so 1 pound, they can do like 3 pounds because they put other shit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what they put, but no, I won't say 3, no, but
I mean, it's just
1.5 or something like that, I guess. Like just to be reasonable.
So okay, yeah. Well.
So yeah, that was the big story. So I'm sure some people have special trips in the middle of fall.
I just really want to know their reaction on the first guy, or if someone could like really solve something.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a right connection. I'm pretty sure some of them got away. They took it. Nobody knew it was there.
And he waited.
And before the first person, warned the police, maybe someone just got it and get away with it because nobody knew about it. But at the same time, it's a crime. So not only
a crime.
Not only you steal, but you steal something illegal, and that is. Is there something else I can help with? Oh no, thank you. You steal something that is highly toxic, illegal, deadly, and yeah, and so it's $80 a gram, and they found how much at the end? What they are at right now?
No.
Almost 3,000. Well, 1,500 kilos, which is almost 3,000 pounds. Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of money.
That is crazy loads
and I
of money.
I was going to imagine the owner of that cocaine.
Yeah, he must be.
He was really
but as I was researching it, it's really crazy because we watch movies about traffic. Like there was like this Tom Cruise movie the pilot,
his crush,
the
his man crush, Tom Cruise.
my
But okay,
unrevealed crush. Well, anyway, I don't.
until he found out that he has a teeth right in the
yeah.
middle of the nose. Look for it. Seriously, just like
Look
a
for
pause.
the smile of Tom Cruise, and you see that the nose. When you point from the nose into the teeth, usually you get in the middle of the two front teeth, and for him, it gets into the middle of one tooth,
big.
and it's true.
Okay, so
Anyway, so we hear about things like when it was created, like in the 70s or the 80s, but I read that now, or first of all, it's not really okay. I don't know if we should say it, but like they find a way to make cocaine without being bothered by authorities. But on top of that, they made a lot of progress scientifically, and so they make it grow faster.
the what?
The cocaine leaf, the
Oh yeah,
plant,
La
they
planta,
make it grow faster, so they can change location very fast. Like it's very like, so of course it's a lot of money. It's crazy tons of money and work. But now they have such technology and progress that
I bet.
apparently like it doesn't take that much time for them to recover from it. Like 20, 30 years ago, it would have been a big issue.
If you were the owner of that cocaine, what would you have?
No, I mean I cannot.
If
put
you
myself
were,
in the
if you,
shoes. No, I cannot. No.
if
But
you were
anyway,
Don
so
Corleone,
they were still finding it until February, March in the coast of France. And since then, we had the coronavirus. So all beaches were closed, so there was no report. But guess what? As I was looking into it,
yes,
they found in August 25th of this year, so really not too long ago, in Florida, they stumbled upon 35 kilograms of cocaine on the Miami beach.
the same brand.
I don't know if it was the same brand, but imagine, it's a lot. It's 70 pounds.
Yeah, it's big.
And yeah, it's a lot, just in Florida, because since
Yeah,
it
it's
seems
a
they come
pad.
from South America
Yeah,
to
it's
the
the pad.
Caribbeans and stuff. So can you believe that stuff? It's crazy.
Yeah, well,
And imagine, because these are intact waterproof bags or cellophane they're on, but imagine previous things like this, fish were going crazy probably. I mean, not that they need that to kill fish, but because we dump a lot of shit on the ocean. But still, yeah.
Well, yes, we should create a script for that movie.
Yes.
What would be the title of that movie for you? If you were the writer. That's the title. I don't know what to do.
Fall is also fun in France.
Oh wow. I'm glad you are not on that business. Seriously.
No, you know why these stories are resonating so much for me? Is because I think
why?
Because I think I can see myself 30 years ago, well, not 30 years ago, 25 years ago.
Going?
No, not going, but friends of mine that would totally go. And you know why? Because I was surfing a lot when I was a kid, and it went on the first beaches we found it. It was in surfing, so surfers found it and stuff like that. And yeah, and then I remember my friends, I know it's some of them would have been we're going tonight. We're going to pack the bags. We're going. Take the torch. Take that. We are going tonight.
So probably that's the name of the movie.
We are going tonight.
We are going.
We are going
tonight to get the cocaine.
Cocaine night with you and I.
So
sorry. So what? Cocaine in France?
Cocaine nights.
Coco cocaine. It's not Coco Chanel. It's Coco cocaine.
Coco cocaine. So yes, no, but title for the movie. I'm glad you're not on that business.
Well, no, I can find really great titles, but none that anybody would like.
Probably like we discussed previously.
Oh, the change of titles.
The change of the title. So it's really funny. I mean,
Yeah.
when
Okay, just to put it in US titles.
yeah,
So both you and I, we grew up in a different country where we were
No.
watching American movies, but with a different title than the original. And then we figured what was the original
Yeah.
title. And then we find out, once we lived here, we found out, oh, they were actually adapting the titles to other
They
countries.
trash. Yeah,
which is very funny.
we trash. I mean, in Latin America and France and other countries, we really destroy the titles of the U.S. movies. But because, I mean, of course, they need to adapt the titles to the market. You know, there's people that when they buy the movies or the rights of the movies, the distributors are like, okay, you expert of movie titles, please do your research and find the perfect title for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that day, the episode, the banter that we had, it was really funny to find out like the Mexican name for the cool runnings.
Cool runnings, yeah.
And the French name. And then I was like, this is really funny.
We added the posters on our Pinterest, by the way.
Yes, you can go there and
go
find,
check. It's
go
true. It is true.
It
You
is
can
true.
check.
So I thought about it. This is funny because, you know, let's see how other cultures adapt this movie
Yeah.
to their market. So I did my research, and it's really funny because it's not only in Spanish or in French. I found out that Chinese, like they are very specific with the title.
Okay.
They want
no
to really,
creativity.
they want to really show the essence of the movie, that they put like a very long title.
Oh.
It's almost like they write the script.
So what is it? Give me an example.
So we are going to have, I mean, I wanted to have like the top 10, but I found 20.
Okay.
The most funnier and worst.
The funniest.
The funniest and the worst names, I don't know. So of course I needed to write it down. I'm sorry. So first, one of my favorite movies.
No, but give like the Chinese one, like you said, they're
I
very
don't know.
descriptive. Very descriptive.
I'm going to go there.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that was I'm asking you.
Yeah, I know, but we have,
Okay.
as I was saying, not only in Mexico, in Spain, and also in Denmark, in Germany, in Israel, in France,
In any other country. Yeah.
in every country, in Canada. So it's really funny. So one of my favorite movies, as you will know, it's Die Hard. So in Spain,
Yeah.
they put seriously the crystal jungle because of the
For what?
building.
For what movie?
Die Hard,
Crystal Jungle.
the crystal jungle.
Well, for us it was the Crystal Trap.
Okay, well, that's
In
the
France.
crystal jungle because of the building.
Yes.
So that's the.
I don't know why they say crystal because it's glass, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. So and then in Mexico, Home Alone.
Mm-hmm. Mexico Home Alone. Okay.
In USA, the movie Home Alone.
Yes.
And in Mexico, My Poor Little Angel. And in France,
Yes.
you know what the title is?
No.
Mom,
Maman, j'ai raté l'avion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mom, I missed the
Oh,
flight.
yes. Maman, j'ai raté l'avion.
Because it's my responsibility at 8 years old be at the airport. Right? I'm
It's
so
true.
sorry I didn't make it at 8 years old.
It's true. Mommy, I missed the flight. It's all my fault. Freaking parents might forget this job.
Yeah, okay. So this is a funny one. Beetlejuice. I love this movie. Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I don't even know what Beetlejuice means.
It's like a proper name.
The juice of a beetle?
Yeah, it's weird. But it's also one of my favorite movies.
But it's like a proper name. There's no
There's no translation.
you have to it.
No, but the funny thing is, if you have gone to Spain, they pronounce the English.
Mm-hmm.
They speak English as if it's written.
Okay.
If you see Burger King, they say Burger King,
Mm-hmm.
or Spider-Man, they say Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. In France too?
Oh, nice. So Beetlejuice, they actually is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice. That's how they
But
translate.
but wait. Did they
Beetlejuice.
change the word?
Yeah, well, they try because they put it like instead of Beetlejuice, they put
How did they spell it? They spell it differently?
Yes.
Oh.
Beetlejuice, so they can pronounce.
Okay.
So instead of Beetlejuice, it's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Okay.
Beetlejuice. CH. Beetlejuice. Okay. 4. The Parent Trap. You know, the Lindsay Lohan.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
very famous.
Well, yeah. In early 2000s.
Yeah, it was really famous. I like that
This is
movie.
imagine early 2000s. I was like 25. There's no way I was watching The Parent Trap. I missed it totally. I mean,
You
I
missed
heard
it?
about it.
Yeah, well, it was very famous. That's why Lindsay Lohan was. I don't think it was in the early 2000s. Probably by the end of the 90s. I don't know. But seriously, in Spain, you in London and I in California.
You're in London and I'm in California.
Because the plot of the movie is like there's two twins that they didn't know about their existence because their parents split when they were little. One of them they live in London and the other one live in California, and for some reason they met. Both parents go to vacations. They didn't know that they will be there each other, so the girls discover that they have a twins, so they switch. So the one that would used to live in California, she goes to London,
They switch,
and the other
okay.
goes to California.
Well,
so that's the name.
you know, like, that's funny about this type of movies. I don't know. I didn't see the movie obviously, but
Yeah, obviously.
I did take care of twins when I was younger. I'm not a parent of twins, but honestly, after 3 months, even if they are like look alike,
you know
you know the difference,
like what?
like right away. You
Because
know
the
when
way
you're
they
talking
talk, the
yeah,
way
they have even like the ones that are really. Do you hear an echo when I'm talking?
No.
It's only me. Okay, even the twins that are very the same, and you know you have some twins that really try to be exactly the same. They are not trying to be a different. You have some twins that really reject, like not reject their own, but yeah, they don't want. I mean, you have many stories about that. I looked into it like 12 years ago. So you have some of them, like you can have two twins, and one of them wants to be exactly the same as the other and share everything, and the other one that doesn't want at all. And you have some that are on the same page. I remember like seeing like this old women that were always living together, never married, never any kids, whatever. They shared everything, and they were 80 years old, always dressing the same.
That's sick.
Talking of course after a few years you're saying the same thing. It's like you're talking the same person in stereo. So it's not like they're unique. They think for two. And but anyway,
so well that's
but I can tell from experience that if you are on top of it, if you're the parent, you know the difference. You know the difference after a few minutes.
it was only a plot for a movie.
Okay, yes, I know.
Pepe.
I know.
So it's not that
So
serious.
anyway, so they trade places, basically?
They trade places, so the movie is the name again.
The Parent Trap?
You in London and I in California. Very descriptive.
Yes.
Okay, this is a good one. This is again a Die Hard, but with vengeance.
With a vengeance.
With the vengeance. Okay, that's the
the
original
number
name.
3.
Yeah, that's the third one. That's my favorite,
Die
actually.
Hard with a vengeance. Well, it's not your favorite one. It's the one when we were old enough to go see it in the movie theater. And it was a good one.
Well, I watched it with my
was
dad because my
really
dad
good one.
was like always watching that type of movies. But look, in Germany, Die Hard, Mega Hard.
It's it because you read it away from the microphone, and then when you laugh, you're right on it.
Die Hard, Mega Hard, because it's. But
it's not the porn version.
This is Denmark. This is the porn.
Die Hard, Mega Hard.
In porn.
Uber hard.
In Denmark. Die Hard with vengeance.
Mega hard.
In Denmark, it's Die Hard 1,000,000 times hard.
a million times harder. Yeah, that sounds like a porn movie.
Yeah, it's like okay, because die hard once it's not enough, so you need to die mega hard, and on top of that, you need to die
Million.
mega million hard. That's in Denmark. Okay, so 6. Oh, okay. This is the Chinese one. Why?
Okay.
Why? Tell me, Chinese.
Tell me why.
Tell me, Chinese audience, please share with us why you have to be so descriptive. So, the Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
The
Well, I mean, isn't there a correct translation for the Sixth Sense in every country?
right,
Mhm.
but not for China.
Okay. China.
China. For them, they have to be. He is a ghost. So they fuck it up since the very beginning. They fuck it up because they actually are telling you the end of the movie. Why? That was the element of surprise of the whole stupid movie.
Who said yes to the title? Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
That's the truth.
This is the type of movie, like, I watched it once, I never watch it again. There's no point. You already
No, because you already know.
the whole movie. The whole interest of the movie is to
It's
figure out the end.
that was the element of surprise
Once
at
you
the
know
end
it.
of the movie. So I was like, why? Seriously, why? Okay.
How much money did they did? Like, who is the guy? I don't know. Like, if it's for
Who
instance,
pays for them?
if it's produced by I don't know who's the producer, like Warner's or whatever I don't want to say a name that did not produce the movie, but whatever it is, like, who in their office said. Because on
Okay.
top of that, they don't just pick one; they have probably many. Say, okay, we chose another name. Sixth Sense is not good
Okay.
enough, so we're going to do
If
that.
you think
But
about
maybe it's culturally. Maybe they don't like
Okay,
in China to be surprised.
okay, let's keep moving to the next one,
Okay.
which is also a Chinese.
Okay.
So Boogie Nights.
That's one of my
Boogie
favorite.
Nights. Boogie Nights.
Thomas
Boogie Nights.
S. Anderson.
So in China, this is the name of the movie in China.
Yeah.
His great device makes him famous. That's the name of the movie. What
Thank
the
you.
fuck?
I really like the description. Oh, that's the title. Okay.
Like they put the whole plot in the title. What the fuck?
Well, hopefully the movie is a little deeper than that.
Yeah, but his device.
His device.
Okay. This one, again in China.
Yeah.
G.I. Jane.
Oh,
With
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore.
1997.
Demi Moore.
Just like Boogie Nights.
I think that movie made her famous.
No.
More, no, not famous, but
No, on top of that, I don't think it
he
really
was
works out.
yeah,
This movie, no.
because she shaved the whole
Is it
thing.
a Ridley Scott movie? All of
No.
a sudden, I'm thinking about no.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, so G.I. Jane
Mm-hmm.
in China, Satan female soldier,
Satan
female soldier.
female soldier. I'm sure it sounds great in Chinese.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay,
No, I mean, like, okay. There's one thing that it's funny to say it this way because we literally translate.
yeah, they translate literally.
No, we are literally translating in English so we can understand it. But there's a lot, culturally charged references that we probably don't get.
I cannot talk about. Yes, I cannot talk about Chinese or German or Denmark or whatever. But in Spanish, they don't make any sense whatsoever.
In the
Seriously.
movie title in Spanish?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
So
like
probably
it's
it's the
I
same.
said in Quebec, like they translate literally.
Yeah, like
It's horrible.
it didn't make it to my top 20,
Mhm.
but in Quebec, or
Mhm.
however it's pronounced, Toy Story 2,
Yes.
they put it like History of Toys 2. Like, what the fuck? I am learning about that shit, the history of the toys.
Histoire de jouer. Yeah, but see, that's a good example because story and history in French
It's the same.
is the same
Yeah,
word.
in Spanish, it's the same.
So that's why, like,
History of the toys.
because like
History of-
the truth is that anybody could say no. They translated Toy Story. It's not history of toys. They say Toy Story. the story of
toys. Yeah.
And so they translate it literally. It's funny because in France, they didn't translate the title. They kept it Toy Story.
Yeah, in Mexico too.
But in Quebec, they have to by law, by the 1977 law.
Okay, the next one.
Yes.
Taiwan. You make it to the list. Taiwan, number 9. So Taiwan. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay, in Taiwan. The Unusual Interplanetary Attack Team. That's the name.
Unusual Interplanetary Attack Team.
Yes, that's the name of the movie.
UIAT.
UIAT? What is that? Every time someone spells for me, I'm like, what the fuck he's doing?
Universal.
The unusual.
Unusual.
The Unusual Interplanetary Attack Team. Yeah, that's the name. Okay, 10.
It's pretty good.
Top Gun. Your male crush.
My male crush in Top Gun.
In Top Gun.
Yeah, no. It's
in Israel.
Yeah, they do crush.
Israel.
Top Gun is the name of the academy. It's a proper name.
Okay, well, in Israel.
The new Top Gun is coming out soon. It was supposed to be in June, but didn't happen.
Okay, Top Gun.
Meanwhile, Tom Cruise is currently shooting Mission Impossible 7.
And he has his teeth right in the middle. Okay, so Top Gun. Love in the Sky.
Of course.
Love in the Sky.
It's a romantic
Take
movie.
my breath away. I like that song, by the way.
Take my breath away.
You were imagining making love with your crush. Exactly.
I remember dancing slow because when we were doing parties at my time, you still have the slow dance, and that was the time when we could ask someone, "Do you want to dance with me?"
You were in Guadeloupe? Where you were?
No, that was 86 Top Gun. I was still in France.
In France?
I moved in Guadeloupe in 88. But that was the time, as I was saying, like, I had my stepbrother 7 years older than me.
Don't steal my sayings.
Okay. As I was saying. So I was really interested in girls. And I remember going...
glad.
I remember going in 87. That was one of the best summer vacation, I think, of my life. Maybe I should talk about it later, but we went to this, like... Okay, anyway, I fell in love with that girl. It was 87, so I was 10. And she was 12 or 13. Her name was Danielle. And I remember we danced together.
That song?
Maybe not that, but maybe. I don't remember the song. I'm not really good at that.
Take my breath away.
But Top Gun is... it's funny that they say, like, love in the sky. Because, like, Top Gun is known for, like kind of the gay scenes between guys. Especially the volleyball
love
game.
Is love.
The volleyball game. And... yeah. And like it's funny, like I watched not too long ago
we should watch that
the girl in Tom Gun. Did you watch her recently? I didn't know she was that much older than Tom Cruise. Or maybe she looks much older now.
I mean, with all the money that Tom Cruise looks like crap lately. He's
he's
bloated.
55.
No, but he's bloated.
Well,
I'm sorry, but Brad Pitt is 50-something, 51.
Yeah,
and
he looks exactly as he is. He looks like an alcoholic.
No.
Yes.
No.
It took like 10 years for the past 5 years, like 3 years.
He looks
okay. That's
really
divorce.
Good.
That's okay. That's actually a good point. Look at Brad Pitt pre-divorce, like for the 10 years pre-divorce, and look at him now.
He looks very good.
No, she just like destroyed. Well, maybe destroyed himself. I'm not going to take sides. I don't know both of them. They can invite me. We can talk about it. And then
Angelina, invite me.
And then we can talk. We can talk and
we
can
all
sit.
of our subscribers, someone knows Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, invite us.
Yes.
Okay, so let's...
But no, wait. I have something to say about that. Brad Pitt... just like he looks really good for his age because he's always been he's a really good looking guy, but for the past 3 years it took a toll on him. Really.
Well, as everyone, I can...
Okay, you excuse him because
As
I'm just saying,
everyone,
like
he looks very good.
he
I
got-
wish
he
I could
aged,
find
He
someone.
aged a lot in a very short amount of time.
Well, if someone at 50 something looks
But-
like Brad Pitt, please.
No, but I mean 50, 20,
DM
at
me.
80.
DM
You have some
me.
guys that always look like Brad Pitt. They're not actors, so nobody knows them. They're 80 years old and they are still like having like a 20 or 30-year-old.
Well, Sean Connery,
he's
at
90.
his, yeah, I know, but when he was 60
Yeah.
something, he was really looking good. Like Sean Connery, I think he did. I think I showed you recently.
Oh,
the
Entrapment.
Movie, yeah, he
Yeah.
was 60 something. He
Yeah.
was really.
Oh yeah,
good.
he was.
Yeah, he
over
was
60.
old. Yeah, he was really
He was
nice
only
looking.
70 probably.
Okay, so because we like to progress.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, she looked great, and now she looks super old.
Okay, we are going to move
Because I loved Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay, call her.
If you haven't watched the movie High Fidelity, it talks about music and love for classic, well, not classic, but like old
Classic.
rock music, and it's a very fun movie to watch. Nobody knows about it. I love this movie. And Catherine Zeta-Jones is in there, and Lisa Bonet is in there. And Lisa Bonet is
Okay,
great.
moving forward.
Yes.
So the next one, Leaving Las Vegas.
You understand me, right?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh, we talked about that movie before. Because I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, and yeah,
Such
he
a
won.
great actor.
He won.
Such a
He won
great
an Oscar.
actor.
I
I
mean,
cannot believe it.
well, he won an
Such a
Oscar. So in Japan.
Well, I mean, I
his
love this
passion-
movie. I just like Nicolas Cage is the worst actor in the world. Like,
Okay.
not the worst successful actor.
No, not even now because he lost all his money.
Okay, it doesn't. Because he spent. That's why he lost it. Because he's stupid. But anyway, no, he's
Okay,
not stupid.
Leaving
I'm
Las
not, no,
Vegas.
okay, I'm not judging because I would probably do the same
Leaving Las Vegas in Japan.
in Japan. Okay. What
I
is
am
it?
a drunk and you are a prostitute. Which is the truth. And I was, okay, this was really like funny for me. It was like, are you serious? So I was like, okay, no, I'm going to find another like source because it was.
Oh, you
only-
weren't sure it was true.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm going to dig and I'm going to research. And it's true.
It's
And
exactly
it's
what
true.
it is.
Yeah, exactly what it is. I am a drunk and you're a prostitute. That's the name of the movie in Japan.
It's,
Leaving Las Vegas.
It's less poetic.
So, and again in China,
See?
they made it again. 12. No, sorry.
What?
Free Willy.
3?
Free Willy. Free.
Free Willy.
Free Willy, which is just like Liberen a Willy in Spanish. We made it in this case.
That's a movie from 92.
So the
1992.
name-
Free Willy. It's about an orca, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Willy is
So the
orca.
name in China. A very powerful whale runs to heaven. Come to me, my child.
And I'm pretty sure it gives away the end of the movie because nobody knew it was going to die.
Yeah. Well, that Willy,
Yes.
it was a Mexican whale.
Uh-huh.
That's the truth.
But is it the beginning of the movie where Willy dies
I
or
don't
at the
even
end? Or
remember. At the end.
Okay.
At the end.
Yeah. Basically, and by the way, for fans, the official song of this movie, Free Willy, is Will You Be There by Michael Jackson, Dangerous 1992. Thank you.
Okay, nice. So, again, moving forward, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And
so
again
which one,
in
like
China.
the old one or the new one with Johnny Depp? Well, the new one.
The
It's
new
10
one.
years old now.
The new one.
Okay.
Okay, so
She didn't look it up, so she's like, okay, the new one. I don't care.
well, it's the name of the movie, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, now I'm lost.
Mhm.
I need my
In space?
Okay,
What is the name of Lost in Space in China?
We'll see. So again, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in China. The boy drowned in the chocolate sauce.
The boy drowned
Drowned in the chocolate sauce.
Okay, nice.
Very descriptive.
Yes, yes.
Like let's go and watch this movie
yeah.
where a kid drowns in
In-
chocolate.
in sauce.
Yes, Daddy. Yes, let's go.
Well, that's very figurative. It might be tempting.
Actually that's very like morbid for a kid.
Yeah, it's true.
like let's watch a movie when
A kid drowned in the chocolate.
in the
sauce.
chocolate. No, okay. So next one, cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yeah.
Okay, in Israel.
So this is very figurative. Like already, it's not like
it's already descriptive.
It's not a super creative movie title. It's exactly what's going on in the movie.
Yeah. So, in Israel, raining falafel.
Raining falafels. Do you think they changed the meatballs with falafels?
No, they did not. But it was like raining falafels.
It happens. I like my daughter was watching something on YouTube not too long ago,
Uh-huh.
and they were showing in animated movies how they changed some scenes depending
Of the country?
on the country.
Oh, wow, that's...
Some characters, like not the name, the entire character.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot of work.
Yes.
A lot of editing.
Yes.
Now that we know about edition, well, not a lot, but
No, but yeah, it's crazy.
a lot of...
Like I was like so surprised because I knew about like they might change the plot, cut some scenes or whatever, but changing the whole character.
Just for a country?
Yeah.
Well, probably let's watch the movie and see if the falafels are like raining falafels.
Yes.
Okay, the next one. Okay. This is a French title. French title. Jaw. No, remember it was simple.
Yeah.
It was simple. It was just jaw.
Jaws.
Well,
Jaws.
Jaws in French. The teeth of the sea.
Yes.
And probably it's because they saw
Of the poster.
they saw the fucking shark consuming the whole cocaine. Yes, I am the thief of the sea.
But honestly, I
Not
think it's
honestly.
like okay, yes, always honestly. It's a better title than Jaws in French.
No,
Like
it's
Jaws in
just-
French would not translate about what it's about.
How do you say jaw? Jaws.
I don't know. It resonates in English, but in French, if you name the literal translation of Jaws in French, nobody's going to watch the freaking movie. It doesn't mean anything. Jaws. Yeah, and what? At least the teeth of the sea.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I can
I can tell. I can
teeth of
tell
the
you.
sea, I can
You remember the poster of
Yeah.
Jaws, right? The
The
big shark.
freaking shark.
Yes.
Just like
I-
high with cocaine.
So yeah, no, but so I think that's how they came up with the title because
Yes.
that's what comes. Yeah, the teeth of the sea.
Okay. So the next one, Inside Out. You know this movie. What about emotions?
Is it a porn movie?
Inside Out. Oh yeah. Inside Out. Okay, we know about this movie. It talks about emotions.
I really don't like this.
Well,
don't
in
like this
Thailand,
movie.
in
Yeah.
Thailand, they name fantastic emotional turmoil. Who wants to watch? Okay,
Fantastic emotional
Junior.
turmoil.
Pepe Junior, let's watch this movie. Fantastic emotional turmoil. Yes, Daddy, yes, let's watch. I want to watch a turmoil, yes, because you divorcing my mom and then she getting suicide, like committing suicide because it hasn't been a turmoil. So let's watch a movie talking about more turmoil in my life. No, it didn't make sense.
No.
Okay, so I was trying to say, as parent, let's watch this movie. Oh, what's the name of
Emotional
the movie?
turmoil.
Emotional turmoil. Because I have not enough turmoil in my life.
But I think that's what I didn't like about. Well, first of all, I think I didn't like the design.
It's really boring. I didn't like it. I
No,
watched
and
it with my
it's
daughter.
like
and
because
it's
they
really
separate every emotion,
boring.
you had only one dimension per character. They were definitely defined by the emotion.
Yeah, well,
they
that's
were. Yeah, I mean that's the
the
problem.
whole point.
Yeah, but that's the problem
For you.
also. It's
Also
because it
cause-
doesn't bring any other layers to it. They're like just one-dimensional characters, and they're boring because they do exactly as you expect. Well, with some twist, of course, because of the story. But I didn't like it.
Okay, well, we are getting the last three ones, the least ones.
Ooh. Okay. Maybe we should have started saying it's a countdown. We have 20 of them. It wasn't really clear to me. Maybe it was clear for the eight persons.
I'm sorry.
that are listening to us.
I don't, as you know, I'm not eloquent enough. No, as I said, in Spanish is the same because I have so many things to say that sometimes my mouth speaks
That's when you
before
prepare. That's when you plan.
Yeah, I plan.
The,
I
the
plan my
progress.
shit, but I don't plan how
The,
to talk.
the progression of the
Okay,
story.
let's progress. White chicks.
Oh, yeah. That's really hard to translate.
Okay. So in Latin America, two blondes with hair on their chest. Well, I know chicks with real chicks with hair on their chest. Well, you have man boobs. Do you have hair on your chest?
Yeah. Well, not as much, but not as much. Like
Three hairs,
I didn't.
like this.
I didn't for a long time, and then I did, and I'm not even looking at it because
Okay,
I don't look at my body.
Why don't you look at your body?
Because it's fat.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have hair.
The Hangover.
Okay, that should be easy to translate.
Well, in Spanish or in Latin America. What happened yesterday? What happened? Why I have a tattoo? Why I don't have a tattoo?
Okay, no. So what happened yesterday is the movie The Hangover. Okay.
What happened yesterday? I don't know. What happened? You really don't know.
What is the title of the movie?
What happened yesterday?
Okay, good. Because every time I ask you, you still add some questions to it. I don't know. What? You respond to the question. What's the title of the movie? What happened yesterday? I don't know. What? Tattoo on your face?
Probably that will be the Chinese title because they put a lot of things. Why do I have a tattoo? Why don't I have a teeth?
He disappeared for his wedding, but we find him at the end.
Yes.
No?
Okay, and the last one. Weekend at Bernie's.
I never watched that movie. I don't even know from when it's from. Weekend at Barney's?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Who's in that movie?
I don't know. I thought you were the one.
It's an English movie, probably.
Well,
is it?
The title of the movie in Spanish, This Dead Person, it's very alive. So it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, it does.
I guess for the market, I guess.
Weekend at Barney's. That's probably from the 80s. Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, Barney, the line.
It's like Barney. 1989. Yeah, it's American.
And you didn't watch that movie?
89. I don't even think we had it in the movie theater in France.
Oh. Because everyone was looking.
Is it? No, it's English. Oh no, United States. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it didn't.
So that was the worst and funniest translations of movie titles US
that you found.
That I found. But of course there's a lot of I found more. There's one with this Caitlin, I don't know, it was actress in Grey's Anatomy, and she did a movie called Knock It Up.
Knocked Up.
And in Spanish, the name of the movie was Slightly Pregnant.
Slightly Pregnant.
How you can be slightly pregnant. And in China, again, they put like one night, one big belly.
One night, one big belly.
And there's a lot of them. I
like this movie, Knocked Up. I don't like her.
I don't like her. I think she was going somewhere, but a lot of people, the crew people and their co-workers, or I don't know, like they were always complaining about her because she was very diva-like,
or demanding.
And I don't know, like she was doing good, but all of a sudden she disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, I think she got a piece of humble pie because she didn't do anything for 10 years. She tried. She did like this movie with Demi Moore's ex. What's his name? Ashley. The guy that was in the 70s show. Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher. She did one thing with him. It was a terrible movie. Then she did another terrible movie. And she already had a bad reputation by then. And this movie, Knocked Up, 2007, it's a Judd Apatow movie. The one that did bad... bad... shoot. I can't remember.
Okay, we're gonna edit this because
Anyway, like I think it started with that movie because
Catherine Hale, something like that. I don't remember her name. I know
Catherine Hagel.
Hagel.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And so I think it started there because they had a very bad experience on the movie set because she was the up and coming from Grey's Anatomy, and
she
so
was
she was
famous.
not like everybody loved her or whatever, and she started to try to do a comedy, and that was a Judd Apatow movie, and I think they had a bad experience on the set, so it started like the rumor saying like she's not that great of a person, and
she's not even like beautiful. It is like the cheaper version of what is the why I'm so bad at names.
Yeah.
The South African actress, she's so beautiful. The blonde one, the one that did the
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I think she was the bad version of Charlize Theron.
Yeah, well, Charlize Theron was terrific. Well, she's still good, but like she was really, 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 really.
She's really
good.
beautiful, and Did you watch Monster, the movie?
No.
It's really good. You should watch it. I mean, it's not your type of movie.
I wanted to at the time, but
no, you're going to get depressed, and no.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the movie that you want to see.
See?
Okay, so that was the top 20 of the worst titles that we lost in translation, and yeah. What? Are you sleeping or what?
I'm still trying to look at the name of the movie, but okay, I cannot find it. Yeah. Yes, the 20 titles. That was fun because I know we talked about it like previously.
Yeah, and there's more. There's a lot of movies out there that probably I watch, and if you ask me or a U.S. citizen ask me, probably say I don't know, but probably I did already. So it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Cool. So we can tell our 8 subscribers to thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please
and
share.
You know what? You're the best 8
subscribers.
Like, we value you. We care. And please spread the word and tell them.
We are good. We are fun. Sometimes.
I hope so. But please comment and we'll know.
Yes, please comment. Some feedback is needed.
Yes.
And also too as well, we need what we need that you share.
Love. No, sex.
Yes. As we know already, Pépe needs
yeah, that hasn't changed.
By the way, today I did my morning walk because I like to walk. So I went to the park, and there's a little lake, and I saw some sexual activity there at the middle of the park.
In the middle of the park?
In the middle of the park at 2 p.m. 2 turtles having sex.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, these turtles have more sex
than I do.
than I do.
Yeah.
So that's the event of the day. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Continue to
Yes.
to subscribe. Well,
yes.
No, you all can only subscribe once, but ask your friends to subscribe. We need the sponsors. We need good energy, and we need hope that we're going somewhere.
Let's do hope.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Super radio. In the meantime, I will show you Tom Cruise tooth, so you can see Tom Cruise image. So you can see how it's right in the middle of his nose. And Pepe has a very, 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 he has a crush on Tom Cruise. He loves Tom Cruise. Let me see another. Oh, they even put this to show that it's true. Right in the middle of his nose. I mean, it's not that change that he's. I mean, for me, he's not handsome, but he's good looking. I show them the. It stop.
No, it's
Oh,
perfect.
I show the Tom Cruise teeth.